I set out to create a tough-as-nails rage game, and I think I succeeded. This is Circus Benny, a rage platformer game that takes inspiration from such classics as Getting Over It, Jump King, and The Impossible Game. It all began right after I released the devlog from my dream game. As I was working to make my dream game a reality, I was forced to admit that I didn't know enough about game design to create the kind of game I wanted to make. So that project got put back on the shelf for a little while. In the meantime, I knew I had to improve my game design skills, and what better way than by making a quick and easy game. Easy to make, not to play. So I got to work and started designing Circus Benny. I quickly put together a working prototype. My main focus during this stage was to try and make a movement system that felt really responsive. This way, the platforming in the game would be based on skill. When I was satisfied with the movement, I added artwork and I started building out this enormous level. One of the things that was a major focus for me throughout this project was improving my ability to make the game feel nice to play and to make it more visually appealing. Sometimes people call this To do this, I added a bunch of tweens to things, some squash and stretch, and this little wobble the character does when he moves. Another thing I did during this project to improve my ability was to practice my music and sound design skills. First, I downloaded a new digital audio workstation, or DAW, called Waveform. It's free and I've been really liking it so far. I spent loads of time learning the software and practicing making neat sound effects. I also used Waveform to create the music for Circus Benny. Because the game has a circus theme, I wanted it to have some nice music to match. I listened to a lot of different music to get inspiration. I finally settled on making a march. It's fairly simple, but I'm pleased with my efforts so far. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to music and sound design, but I made some good progress throughout the course of making Circus Benny. After I was finished with the sounds and music, I spent a lot of time playtesting the game to make sure it was really beatable. It took quite a while, because the game is not very easy, especially for me since I'm kind of terrible at playing video games. Finally, I figured out how to set up a speedrun timer that can be toggled on and off in the options menu. Admittedly, the game is not exactly designed to appeal to speedrunners. There are several places where you have to wait for moving platforms to cycle through their positions, but I thought I'd include it anyway. One last thing I wanted to accomplish was to make a game with this little guy in it. This is a character I came up with a while back. He is in fact Circus Benny, and the game is named after him. He'd really love it if you liked this video and subscribed to the channel. I really liked the idea of a monkey that is a part of the circus, and I had this idea that he was in the band. That explains the hat and the jacket. I think it would be cool to turn him into some kind of mascot. He might appear in future games, so be on the lookout. I would really love to know what people think about this game, so if you get a chance to play it, leave me some feedback on what you think. There are links to the game in the description below, and it's free, so why not give it a shot? I plan on posting a video showing off my best time for beating the game, so if you think you can do better, I'd love to see your mad skills. This was a really great project for me. I got a chance to expand my skill set and learn a few new things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.